Back to the channel, Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, Coffee. This is Monolito, and I've got a Texas rum. And this one is by Spirit of Texas Independent Distillery. It's called Pecan Street Rum. You can see that there. This is batch number 146. And this is an 80 proof or 40% ABV rum. Now, I would like to have seen this in a higher proof. I know Balcones does a rum, or not, no, I have Balcones rum. I think it's 53%, which really brings out a lot of the flavors, but this is a very good rum. And so what they do basically is they have their white rum and they age it in new oak barrels. But what makes it different is that they also put pecans in the barrels. So they shell the pecans, put them in the barrels, and then they age it. Now, I do not know how long it was aged. I believe I was told when I did the tour, but I honestly just don't remember. Maybe it was 9 months or a year or something like that. But I do enjoy this rum neat and in soda. I've tried a little bit in the soda, but for the most part, what I've drank is neat. So again, this is out of Texas, Pflugerville, same place that the Pfluger single malt whiskey comes from. And got a little bit here in this so-called tasting glass. And so you can see the color there, kind of a dark honey, copper type color there. Sticks to the glass nicely. I mean, it is it's 40%, so it's 80 proof, which a lot of rums are. There are some of the others go a little bit lower than 40%, and some go higher than 40%. But let's go ahead and nose this and taste this. And I won't add additional pictures from the tour. That's going to be in the single malt video. But let's see what we get for nose and taste. So this is, if you're into rum, a lot of rums have kind of a similar taste to it, smell like a molasses, sugar type smell. So it does have a little bit of that rum, I guess traditional rum nose, because it smells like a rum to me, but butterscotch just really comes out of the glass. It's like a creamy butterscotch. If you had like those butterscotch candies, but instead of it being a hard candy, it were like a soft caramel type butterscotch candy. That's what this smells like. And there's a little bit of like a lemon zest, citrus type note in there, and I get that a lot on different rums. I don't know why that is. I mean, whatever process is done to make rum, it's a lot different than whiskey. I'm not a huge rum drinker, but I do like different types of rum, especially when they're aged. So this is again aged in new American oak, and pecans are put into the oak with the rum, hence the name Pecan Street Rum. And then of course I do get kind of that nuttiness from the pecans. On the nose, this is very, very nice. There's no alcohol burn at all, at least for me, in my experience right now. And I've had this out of a Glencairn, and this, which is, not quite a Glencairn, but you can see the shape of that glass. But that smells so good. All right, let's go ahead and give this a taste. So it's not sweet. It has a little sweetness to it, but it's not super sweet. It's got what I call like a classic rum taste to it. So I can tell it's a rum, but it's definitely not harsh at all. No hard alcohol. I mean, I guess if you wanted to take shots of this, you could take shots of this, no problem. I prefer sipping on it and really getting the flavor out of it. You get the pecan nuttiness on the taste. A little bit of that butterscotch. There's a wood note in there too. It's not spicy, like a spicy barrel type note, but there is kind of a wood type note there. It's not a long finish. And the finish is, it's the pecan. You get that on the finish, which is really nice. And then kind of a citrus, a lemon zest type citrus note mixed in with the pecan. Doesn't dry out the mouth, but it's also not like that oily mouthfeel where it coats the mouth and leaves you with a long finish. But this is, you can get, this would probably be great in cocktails, all kinds of different cocktails. They do have on their website some recipes for different cocktails. And there was one that my wife got when we were there on the tour, and she really enjoyed that one. It was made with this rum. And they do have a clear rum as well, or a white rum. But this aged Pecan Street rum is really delicious. I mean, it's up there with a lot of the other rums, Balcones and High Rum, and I enjoy all of those. And this is just as good. They should, they are proud of this rum, and they should be proud of this rum. It's a good rum. If you're not into rums, you probably won't enjoy this at all. But if you do like a rum here and there, even if it's some type of cocktail with rum in it, this is really good. And I think, if I remember, this was maybe $30, I think, at the Distillery. And they do also sell this at Total Wine. I've seen this at Total Wine. I've even seen this here in Killeen. We have a Specs and we have Twin Liquor. I've seen it at both locations as well. But I went ahead and picked it up while I was at the Distillery, since I was already there taking a tour. I kind of like that whole. It's becoming kind of like a tradition, or just to go visit the Distillery. It's in Texas. Pick up the bottle while I'm there. I've been holding off on buying other Texas spirits until I go to the Distillery, only because I just like I like that whole experience of going there, taking a tour, doing some tastings, and then leaving with a couple bottles. All right, so again, Spirit of Texas, Pecan Street Rum, 40% or 80 proof. Really good stuff. If you get a chance, go visit them, take a tour, do some tastings, take some pictures. It's a great time. Nice people there, and a nice small distillery. So you're not going to be in a crowd of thousands of people and can't hear anything. So I really enjoyed myself there, and I really enjoy this rum. You guys have a great day. Cheers.